The Newsday continues here on One News Now Business. I'm Diego Castro. Here are the top biggest stories on the economic and corporate fronts. President Bongbong Marcos says he will sign the Maharlika Investment Fund bill as soon as he gets it. Speaking to reporters, the president noted that the key to a successful investment fund is a capable manager. That's why he will ensure that a finance professional will be put at the helm of the Maharlika Fund. He also reiterated that the fund will be independent from political decisions in the government. On Wednesday, Senate President Mig Zubiri has signed the final corrected copy of the Maharlika Investment Fund bill. Zubiri noted that the corrections to the proposal were thoroughly discussed within the Viber group of the majority bloc. There is no information yet regarding which parts were amended by the Senate majority bloc.
Kung korap ang ilagay mo dyan, korap talaga yan. Mawawala yung pera. Kung mahusay ang nilalagay mo dyan, ay lalaki yan at magagamit natin yung pondong yan. So that's where we are now. If the Maharlika Fund, if the bill comes before me, I will sign it. But the secret to its success is who do we put in management. The only way to make sure that we do not get into trouble, or the fund does not get into trouble, is that it's well and professionally managed.
A public hearing on petitions to increase minimum wages in Metro Manila was held on Wednesday. Currently, the daily minimum wage in NCR is only at 570 pesos. Three workers' groups are looking to increase the amount to 670 pesos and up to 1,160 pesos. The employers responded, claiming that they are also victims. They added that they have not fully recovered from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the Wage Board, deliberations on the petitions will take place next week. If the workers' petitions is not granted, they can reapply after a year's time. However, if there are supervening events like a spike in the prices of goods, the Wage Board can review the petition again before 1 year has passed.
Hopefully, by that time, we'll come up with a decision. Oppositions pa rin from several sectors, and we have to consider that. But of course, as in the past wage orders, may mga exemptions naman kami, may mga safety nets for those who cannot afford the increase. We have to balance. Hindi ho madali rin sa amin.
Here to talk to us more about their wage hike petition is Partido Manggagawa Secretary General Judy Ann Miranda. The group filed a petition for a 100 peso raise in minimum wages back in December. Good morning, ma'am. Thank you very much for joining us this morning on One News Now.
Magandang araw, Diego. Magandang araw sa mga tagapakinig ng One News Now. Yes, kahapon nga po ay nagkaroon tayo ng NCR Regional Wage Board hearing at naging mainit ang mga discussion natin sa araw na ito. At kasama kami noon na nag-file ng ating pong 100 pesos na wage recovery para sa ating mga manggagawa at kasama namin ang marami ring nag-file ng iba't ibang halaga hanggang doon sa amount ng sana'y maabot ang family living wage.
Yes, ma'am. On your part, why 100 pesos and not up to over 1,000 as proposed by other groups? What was the basis for this proposal? And you think 100 pesos enough for the meantime?
Yes, Diego, una ay kinaklarify namin, no, ang petition namin ay hinggil sa wage recovery dahil sa matinding inflation, pagtaas ng mga presyo ng mga bilihin. Since last year ay nawawala ang purchasing power ng sweldo natin na 570 since nagsimula ito ng June 4 ay nawala na tayo ng almost 116 pesos na purchasing power. So ang aming pong petition ay wage recovery 100 pesos. Ang petition, ang aming pong tuloy na paghingi ng nakakarapat na wage increase ay nakafile as a legislated wage increase nationwide across the board. At ito yung sinusuportahan namin ng mga bills na nakafile ngayon sa Kongreso. Kaya gusto lang namin, no, ay immediately magawa yung ating wage increase, wage recovery sa pamamagitan ng petition sa wage board. At ang mas strategic na wage increase ay sa pamamagitan ng legislation para covered nationwide at across the board ang ating lahat ng mga manggagawang apektado ng pandemya at ng economic crisis.
Speaking, ma'am, on the other side of the fence, no, the small business owners say na victims din sila ng struggling economy. They say by doing this, it could lead to higher inflation and unemployment. Ano po ang thoughts niyo on this?
Yes, Diego, kahapon ay sa hearing, no, we heard all sides. Nag-report ang DTI at nakita po doon in the past 3 months ay continuously ay mas tumataas talaga ang presyo ng mga bilihin at consistent ito. Narinig din namin mula sa report ng NEDA ang mga issues ng unemployment, mga problema ng gobyerno, no, hinggil ngayon sa epekto ng pandemya at continuing. May mga sinabi na rin kanina, no, ng ating chairperson ng Regional Wage Board na meron naman pong mga mechanisms, safety nets, ang mga maliliit na mga negosyante na in place. Pero ang isa sa pinagkasunduan ng lahat kahapon at nagsasalita ang lahat ng mga employers, sila rin ay consumer. At bilang mga consumers, ramdam na ramdam nila ang kanilang mataas na bilihin. Lahat daw sila nag-grocery, lahat sila naramdaman nito, pati ang mga services. So, I think, pag sinabi ng ating Regional Wage Board na the decision would be fair, reasonable, ay very reasonable ang 100 pesos na wage recovery. At ito naman, ito ay very practicable dahil sa bawat taas ng sweldo ay matitiyak nating mas aandar yung economy, no, dahil tumataas ang purchasing power ng marami nating consumers.
Ma'am, are we expecting a decision to be made by next week? Ano po ang chances natin na ma-approve itong hinihiling nyo?
Una ay we filed it since December 5 at ang supervening conditions ay na-prove at na-justify na. At actually ay umabot na nga ang mga hearings nang lumagpas na tayo dun sa 1 year na June 4 yung huli pong pag-increase dito sa NCR. As we hear from the regional wage boards, no, na composition ay nakikinig sila. They know na hindi maiiwasan dahil talagang tumaas ang mga presyo ng bilihin at naiintindihan nila ang kalagayan ng manggagawa. Sa aming pong pagtingin ay meron kaming inaasahan ng wage increase dahil very justified. Ang question na lamang ay gaano kabilis dahil maraming considerations pero sana ito ay urgent. At pangalawa yung amount. Alam po namin, ang layo na po ng range ng doon sa 100 pesos at sa mismong sinasabi ng NEDA na for a family of 6 para mabuhay po, no, ay ng standard ng living na ayos, nakakakain ng 3 beses isang araw, nakakapagpaaral ng mga anak sa publiko, meron pong pangtiyak, pangkalusugan, provide ng kuryente, tubig, ay sinasabi mismo ng NEDA na kakailanganin na ng almost 1,600. Kaya nga po ang mga ilang petitions ay umabot na sa 1,100 to 1,600. Tingin namin ang 100 ay very, very reasonable sa sinasabi ng wage board. Ito po ay justified at fair at balance para sa mga manggagawa. Kaya we're really looking forward na maaprobahan ang wage recovery na hinihingi ng kapatiran at partido manggagawa.
Last question na po, ma'am. In the event na hindi po ibigay yung hinihingi nyong amount and it falls lower than what you expect, ano po ang next step ng inyong grupo?
Alam mo, Diego, napaka-reasonable ng mga manggagawa tuwing kami ay humihiling ng wage increase. Una ay madidisappoint kami dahil na-justify na with all the studies, mismong DTI, NEDA at other government agencies ang nagpapatunay na, no, na hindi na kayang mabuhay ng mga manggagawa sa present salary na 570. Considering din na ito yung mga manggagawang mga kalalakihan, kababaihan, solo parents, breadwinners, na ang daming mga konsiderasyon at ito lahat ay very reasonable. It's going to be very disappointing pero patuloy po, no, na ang effort namin ay sa Regional Wage Board ay mag-appeal at kung sakasakali ay meron din po, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, ay meron pong nakasampa na wage bill sa Kongreso. Meron pong 150 na hinihiling namin na i-certify urgent na nakafile sa Kongreso at sinuportahan na rin ito ng Senado sa pamumuno mismo ng Senate President natin na si Senator Miguel Zubiri. So 150 pesos legislated nationwide across the board. May naka-file din na 750 wage increase at family living wage. Lahat po ito ay mga importante, no, na tingnan natin at gawin natin na sa darating na State of the Nation address ay makita na kailangan na nating tiyakin na merong life of dignity ang ating mga manggagawa na pinakamalaki nating nagbabayad ng buwis at nagtitiyak tiyak po na umaandar ang ekonomiya ng ating bansa. We really hope na maging positibo ang mga resulta ng ating mga dialogo at ng ating pagpili.
Again, thank you for your time, ma'am, and thank you for joining us. Partido Manggagawa Secretary General Judy Ann Miranda. Good morning po.
Maraming salamat.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Congressman Rufus Rodriguez wants Cebu Pacific's franchise suspended amid passenger complaints. In a statement, Rodriguez says a congressional franchise is a privilege that should not be enjoyed at the expense of the public. The Cagayan de Oro Solon also slams SEBPAC for using maintenance and limited availability of spare parts as a quote, palusot. The Senate has begun its inquiry into the barrage of complaints against SEBPAC, which include overbooking, offloading, and glitches. The airline, which attributed the issues mainly to global supply chain challenges, has since apologized and vowed to improve its services. The Budget Department expects the early approval and signing of the 2024 National Expenditure Program. Budget Secretary Amina Pangandaman, the agency has already presented the proposed budget to President Bongbong Marcos yesterday. Budget officials will also seek the Cabinet's final approval of the budget during their presentation tomorrow. Pangandaman says the signing will be faster this year as they target to submit the spending plan a week after SONA. The budget chief says this is much earlier compared to when they submitted the NEP a week before the deadline last year. The Bangko Sentral has started deploying coin deposit machines in malls. The machine allows the public to deposit all denominations of coins, from a centavo to 20 pesos. The deposits will then either be reflected in e-wallets or converted into a voucher that can be used in purchasing goods in malls. Initially, some 25 machines would be deployed in Metro Manila. The central bank will conduct an assessment after 1 year to see whether to add more machines to accommodate more depositors and idle coins. BSP Governor Felipe Medalla noted that currently there is an ongoing artificial shortage of coins due to hoarding.
Kung yung mga coins natutulog sa bahay, pwede depende sa tao. May tao na sa kotse natutulog, no? So, iiwanan sa kotse. Alam natin na may shortage kasi unthinkable naman na we need 400 coins per person.
And those are the top business stories of the hour. I'm Diego Castro. Join us again at 2 p.m. We are One News, all sides, all the time.